Hey everybody, DeLongshot Signatures here. This is episode 86 of my 2024 TTM Returns, and I have 5 successes to share with you all to end this week. First one we have is a racing return. This is a driver I've gotten from before. I got some unsigned hero cards from him from his website a few years ago. Last year finally added his autograph via hero card request, and then in 2022, they made a rated rookie Donruss card for him, so I finally got this signed. But this is a 1-of-1 return in 106 days from ARCA Series driver Zachary Tinkle. I believe he drives for Fast Track Racing right now, so that is where I sent that. And very cool to get that one on his rated rookie card. Usually they reserve those for like Truck Series drivers and everything, but I have seen them branch out to like ARCA Series and the East and West Series. I feel like they also made some for the modified, because I think Justin Bonsignor has a card, and I don't know if he's done other series like ARCA and everything, but it's cool to see them branch out and not just wait until someone's in the Truck Series to give them a rookie card. So that's really cool. Then we had one come in on, I think, Thursday. This is a CFL return. I did send out to a few players this year. This is the first one that has come back. It's a 2-of-2 success in 33 days from Edmonton Elks quarterback McLeod Bethel Thompson. I remember when he was one of the preseason players for the Dolphins. I don't know why specifically that's what I remember him for, but he has been on like 5 different NFL rosters. I think he was on the Patriots at one point, the 49ers, a couple other teams. But for whatever reason, the name stuck in my head when he was on the Dolphins. He has bounced around through several different leagues. I think he's played in arena football, preseason NFL. Last year, I think he was in the USFL and was one of the better passers in the league. And now he is back in the Canadian Football League. I think he's won 2 Grey Cups, has been an All-Star once or twice in the CFL. So figured, I'd finally take the chance and send out to him, and got that back in a little over a month. Then we have hero card requests that came back. I already have these for the collection, but never hurts to have extras. But we got 3 signed hero cards from the IndyCar Andretti Global team. So we got Colton Herta, Kyle Kirkwood, and then we got a Marcus Ericsson that is signed nicely in silver. So cool to add those. In years past, I used to be able to get Marco Andretti just for whatever reason, even though I think for a short time he was driving full-time. But the past few years, he's only been doing the 500. And I was able to get him a few times when he was just doing that. But now it doesn't look like he signs through the mail at least through Andretti Global anymore. I tried sending some hero cards to him last year and never heard back. But still, to get 3 good IndyCar drivers, that's always a plus. Then we will end the week off with a couple of Magic the Gathering returns. These are the first TTMs that I've gotten. The first card that I got signed was purchased, and then had to do a little bit of research because there's not a lot of people that collect these, at least that post it. But I was able to get 2 of the artists. Both of these are 3 of 3 returns in 12 days. First one is of artist RK Post. So his signature is kind of like it's a little hard to see there. Maybe a different color card to make it a little bit easier to see. But it's like a square, or not a square, a rectangle around post, and then there's some sort of symbol around it. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to mean, but when you're artistic, you have many different ways of expressing through different forms and shapes and whatnot. but that is how he signs. And then for 2 of these cards, he included the date, which I understand, but he also wrote a number on there. So I'm not 100% sure what that number corresponds to. It looks like the number there is like 239 or 234 or 334. I don't know if he's trying to write down the card number, because if you see right there at the bottom, it says Wizards of the Coast 388. In that case, I think that tells you what card number in the set that it is, because for this one, it doesn't match at all, so I'm not exactly sure what he's writing down. It could be how many copies of these that he signed. I don't know if he keeps track of that. But regardless, cool to get those back, and rather quickly in just 12 days. Same with this one. And he did write on my letter of request, so I'll show that real quick. But this is another 3 of 3 return from artist Thomas M. Baxa? Not sure how it's pronounced. But they will generally put their signatures in the text box, a lot of times over the flavor text. So these were 3 cards that I like the artwork of, and I got a foil version of this. None of them are really worth anything. I specifically sought out very cheap cards so that if they didn't come back or they got damaged or anything, it wasn't going to be the end of the world. I mean, I maybe spent a total of like 20 cents on all those cards, if that. But he wrote, thanks Landon, enjoy the cards. P.S. Dreg Revert is one of my favorites, and that is this one. So cool to get those. I only have a couple other requests out. I do believe Thomas Baxa charges, I think I sent $10. I think it's $3 a card for like a generic signature, and you pay a little bit more if you want a shadow signature. But I just paid for the standard to keep it cheap and so that I can send out more stuff. But I have a whole stack of MTG cards that I need to send out to get signed. I just haven't had time to do it, but maybe I'll do a little bit of that tonight. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.